What if I told you your dog might be silently begging you to stop petting them, and you don't even know it? Yep, that sweet little head pat you've been doing for years? It could be making your dog feel anxious, not loved. And here's the twist. They've probably been giving you signs all along, and you've just missed them. In this video, we're breaking down the real reason why petting your dog on the head might be hurting your bond, and the simple switch that could instantly strengthen your bond. Stick around, because the last tip might completely change how your dog looks at you. Welcome to Pet Pulse, your go-to channel for everything about our furry friends. If you love learning about your pup's emotions, behavior, and health, then hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. Let's jump into the video. Why we automatically go for the head. Let's be real. Petting a dog on the head feels natural. It's right there, within reach. No bending, no squats. Your hand just floats over like a UFO and lands on top. But have you ever stopped to wonder? Why the head? Part of it is just habit. We do the same thing with kids. Ruffle their hair, pat them when they do something cute. We touch loved ones on the face, so naturally, we assume dogs feel the same. But here's the twist. Dogs are not humans in fur coats. What feels loving to us might feel threatening to them. Think of it from your dog's point of view. A giant hand swooping down from above like a hawk? Kinda terrifying, no? Imagine you're chilling on the couch and someone just walks up and smacks your forehead. No warning. Even if it's meant to be affectionate, it's still jarring, right? So, while your intent is pure, your dog might be like, could you not? How it feels from a dog's POV. Let's take a walk in your dog's paws for a second. Your dog, whether it's a chunky little Frenchie or a tall, proud golden retriever, lives in a world where everyone around them is way bigger. And when a big ol' human leans in and reaches for their head, it triggers their survival instincts. That kind of overhead movement, it's a move predators make, especially if your dog's a rescue or naturally shy. This can feel like a red flag waving in their face. You might notice your dog pulls their head back, squints, or even freezes. And you might think they're being dramatic, but really, they're just trying to stay safe. And don't get me wrong, some dogs do get used to it. They tolerate it. But here's the key word, tolerate. That doesn't mean they like it. And when it comes to building trust, toleration isn't enough. You want them to feel relaxed, not resigned. Quick question. Have you ever seen your dog yawn or lick their lips while being pet? It's not because they're bored or hungry. We'll talk about that in the next section. The subtle signs your dog isn't enjoying it. Here's the thing. Dogs rarely make a big scene when they're uncomfortable. They're polite like that. But if you know what to look for, the signs are loud and clear. Let's start with lip licking and yawning. These are called displacement behaviors. They happen when a dog's nervous system is on alert and they're trying to self-soothe. It's like their way of saying, I'm not sure about this, but I'm being nice. Another one, whale eye. That look where your dog turns their head slightly, but you still see the whites of their eyes. Cute? Yes. But also a silent scream for space. And then there's the pulling away or ducking their head. That's your dog saying, please stop. The next time you go to pet your dog's head, pause and watch their ears. Are they pinned back? Is their body stiff? If so, your pup's not vibing with the moment, even if their tail is wagging. Let me know in the comments. Have you ever noticed these signs and thought, whoa, I totally missed that before? Where should you pet your dog? Good news. Dogs do love being pet, just not always where we assume. Instead of reaching for the head, try starting at the shoulders, chest, or base of the neck. These are neutral zones, and your dog's much more likely to feel safe and enjoy the experience. Want to see your pup melt into a puddle of joy? Try a slow pet down the spine toward the base of the tail. Just watch their eyes close in bliss. It's like a canine massage. And here's a pro tip. Behind the ears, jackpot. Dogs can't easily scratch that spot themselves, and it's full of nerve endings. Most pups absolutely adore it. Just remember, always let your dog come to you first. If they lean in or nudge your hand, that's a green light. If they turn away, give them space. You're building trust, not chasing approval. How to greet unfamiliar dogs the right way. Picture this. You're at the park, and a cute dog walks up to you with those big puppy eyes. What do? If your first move is to lean down and pat their head, slow down, cowboy. When it comes to unfamiliar dogs, rule number 1 is ask for permission from the owner and the dog. That means don't rush, don't hover, don't assume they want your love, even if they look adorable. Instead, hold your hand out, palm down, and let them sniff. Leave a little space, no sudden moves. If they lean in to say hi, that's your cue. If they turn away or ignore you, respect the message. When they do engage, skip the head and go for the shoulders or chest. Keep it chill. You want that dog leaving the interaction thinking, wow, that human really gets me. This works wonders with shy or nervous dogs. And honestly, wouldn't you rather be the person dogs actually like, not just tolerate? Hugs, squeezes, and clingy affection. All right, time for a hard truth. Most dogs don't like hugs. Yep, I know, that one stings. But think about it. Dogs don't hug each other. Wrapping your arms around them can feel more like a trap than a snuggle. Sure, some dogs have learned to deal with it. Labradors and Goldens might just sit there like, okay, fine, this again. But many dogs get tense, try to squirm out, or give you that polite but awkward side eye, especially little breeds. Dachshunds, Chihuahuas, Yorkies. They're like, can we not? Here's a better idea. Let your dog choose closeness. Sit beside them. Let them lean on you. If they put their head on your lap, that's a huge compliment. Love them in a way that gives them freedom, not pressure. Let's be honest, nobody wants love that feels like a headlock. Have you ever had a dog squirm out of a hug and run away? Drop a comment if you're guilty, like I am. What to tell strangers. You know what's awkward? Watching someone you don't know walk up to your dog and go straight for their head like it's a game of whack-a-mole. Even if they mean well, it can be super stressful for your pup. That's why it's totally okay, and actually super important, to speak up. Say something like, she prefers shoulder scratches. He's a bit sensitive around the head. She needs space today, thank you. You don't have to be rude, just be your dog's voice. They can't say, no thanks, kind stranger, but you sure can. Most dog lovers will appreciate the heads up. And if someone doesn't listen, that's their problem, not yours. Your dog's comfort always comes first. Sensitive zones, where not to pet. Let's talk about the no-go zones. Just because your dog has a tail doesn't mean it's fair game. The tail is actually super sensitive. It's connected to nerves and helps them balance. Yanking or patting it can feel, well, rude. Then there's the paws. Imagine someone grabbing your foot while you're walking. Startling, right? Dogs feel the same. They need their paws for stability, and it's a vulnerable area. Also, many dogs aren't fans of belly rubs unless they're fully relaxed. Rolling over can be a sign of submission, not an invitation. Moral of the story? Let your dog tell you what feels good. If they pull away, stop. If they lean in, jackpot. It's all about building touch that's welcomed, not just tolerated. Timing matters. Don't overdo it. Last but not least, timing. Sometimes we treat our dogs like stuffed animals. Endless petting, hugging, and head scratches. But dogs appreciate space. They might want love in short bursts, not a full-on spa day every time you sit on the couch. Try the pause and watch technique. Give a few seconds of gentle petting, then stop. Does your dog nudge you for more? Great. Do they wander off or turn their head? Respect it. That moment builds massive trust. Think of it like this. You're letting your dog choose how they want to be loved. And that, right there, is the secret to a deeper bond. So the next time your hand floats up to pat your pup on the head, pause for a second. Think about what they're feeling, not just what you want to give. Got a story about your dog's petting preferences? Share it in the comments. If this video made you rethink how you show affection to your dog, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos about keeping your dog happy, healthy, and loved. And if you want to understand what else might be quietly hurting your dog's feelings without you even realizing it, tap the video on your screen now. Your dog will thank you for it.